At forward, Hooper.
And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what'll happen with some of these young players.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Lee, smooth out there with Hodges. Then there's Wallace, and it's the Prophet in at the 2.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Young. Over Wallace. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Johnson.
Well, that one from mid-range. Young's got a quick release.
Here's Wallace. From outside, off the mark. Wallace against Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And making his third All-Star appearance last season, Trae Young, a guy who is filled with so much skill in elite play.
Well, look, Trae Young may be as much fun to watch, Kevin, as any player in this league, with his quickness, with his shooting range, and he is as creative a passer as anyone I have ever seen.
He is fun to watch, isn't he?
He really is.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Capella. And here's Daniels. Here's Young. It's deflected. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Wallace. And the slam by Wallace.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Ricochet playing Brooklyn. He was nearly unstoppable. Young's shot is good.
Well, he's lights out when he has space. Trae Young, one of the best shooters in the league.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's rebounded by Charlotte, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
Pass to Smooth. Drills it from outside.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Trae Young. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged 25 points per, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I loved having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of a team.
And it's the Hornets, another 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Ricochet. Now here's Johnson. Now Capella. He's guarded by Hodges. Shot to stop the run. And Capella with the layup.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Hodges, that's good.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Hawks trail by 10. Now Ricochet. Scoreless thus far. Young for 3. The Hornets pull it in.
just not much success when it comes to shooting.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
The Prophet passes to Hodges. Here's Smooth. Hits the three-point bomb. Smooth's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Young. It's hauled in by Hodges.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Smooth, that's good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Over Wallace. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 8 points for him.
When Trae Young's running the pick and roll, you just expect good things to happen.
Here's Wallace. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to talk to his guys. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
The closers checked in for Smooth. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Pass to Daniels. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Rizachet. Hasn't made one yet. It's Young on the wing. 5 to shoot over Wallace. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Capella kicks to Young. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And 11 points for Trae Young.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Lee gets the bucket.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Young taking his time here. Going inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 13 points.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Count it.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Sweet move. The Hornets pull it in. Lee passes to the closer. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
High post Young. Wallace on him. Young's shot is off.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's the Prophet. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Johnson outside. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And it's good, 2 points.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
Here's Rizachet following the bucket by the Hornets. Johnson finds Young. Here he goes. That's tipped. Lee against Johnson. Here's Wallace. Lee passes to the closer. Launches a three. A three-pointer is right on target. Hodges has got his third basket of the night right there. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Here's Young following the three by Charlotte.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
The closer, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Pass to Rizachet. Johnson surveying the floor. And here's Young from the arc. Again, Young missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
The Hawks working the ball around. Can they get it? And it's Rizachet missing. Here's the Prophet. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. The Prophet's got 14.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Capella with a screen on Wallace. One around. No good from outside. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The Prophet and another three for Charlotte.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And that one's good. Daniels.
Yeah, when he's locked in, Daniels can do real damage at the arc.
Here's the Prophet. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. The Prophet's got 20 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Wallace misses. Atlanta's shooting down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Inside, Johnson, the pass to Daniels. And it's Rizachet missing. Pass to the closer. Hands it from downtown. 9 points in the game so far.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
We're at the end of the first quarter, and what a blowout already in this one. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Young and Bogdanovich are the guards. Okongwu is out there at Nance, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. Got that bucket in no time at all. Lee's got 11.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Nance outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young from outside. Another miss by Young.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Keith. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Smooth checked in for Charlotte. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top. They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. The Hawks again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. And no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Pass to Okongwu. It's blocked. Here we go, 1-on-1. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 17 now.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Bogdanovich finds Nance. Young with the ball. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 9 points last game. Nance, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Young. They need this. No good on the layup. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. And the basket by Money.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Nance outside. Pass to Okongwu. For 3, Hunter. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Money, no good.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Bogdanovich dishes to Young. Okongwu with the screen for Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's good on the putback.
And a bit of a struggle for him so far in the quarter. Just 1 for 5 from the field.
Smooth. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Looking to get back on track here. Comes up empty down low.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lee, that's good.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Money's gone 4 of 7 from long range, so some big numbers for him outside. Pass to Okongwu. Now, here is Young. Poked away. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
Yeah, you know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, great communication and timing, setting Capella up for a big jam.
No coverage that time. Lee's got 17 now.
That's his 5th 3-pointer of the half, filling it up.
Screen by Capella. With the teardrop, it's rebounded by Charlotte. The closer's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Wallace. Again, the Hornets score.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Driving the lane. Got a hand on it. Lee finds Wallace. Here's Money. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Yet another 3. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Pass to Rizashay to stop the run. He can't hit that time. Charlotte in total control. Here's the closer, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And having a whale of a game from 3-point range. Drained 3 of them in that first quarter and has added 3 more here in the second.
Rizashay with it, still without a basket. Smooth with a rebound. Smooth's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wallace misses.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Rizashay out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Young's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Johnson outside. And here's Daniels. He has 5. Pass to Rizachet. His three-pointer's off the mark.
This has not been his quarter so far. He needs to find a way to get going here.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Capella kicks to Johnson. Now Rizachet. Nothing on the board. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Hodges checked in for the Hornets. Here's Daniels. To end the run, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, Daniels is a tall guard. He can get up with the best of them.
Got that one up quick. Lee's got 22 points.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Capella finds Hunter. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Money. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Takes a 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Hunter. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. The closer's got 8 rebounds in this game. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. So it's the Hawks now. Here's Hunter, and he drives in, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen. And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Daniels with it. Wallace is there. Hunter, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Hunter's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a terrific kick-out pass. When the defense collapses like that on the inside, you've got open people outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets. Hey, their spirits are high. They have a chance to start the season on a winning streak. Build up that momentum, guys.
The way they looked in that first game. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
The defense should get a talk.
That is more than enough of us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Prophet is out there with Wallace. Then there's Hodges. Then there's Smooth. And it's Lee in at the 3 slot. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels passes to Capella. Here's Rizachet. No good on the triple. Here's the Prophet. Again, the Hornets score. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Fires top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Young's got 20 points.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Shots good by Lee.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break, getting the shots they want and converting them.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hodges. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Wallace, good.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And this past offseason stand was pivotal for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, they've been at a crossroads, Kevin, every offseason since their Eastern Conference Finals run in 2021. But after missing out on the playoffs last season, changes seemed inevitable.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Rizachet. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
No good from Lee.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Back to Daniels. Young up top. Wallace covering. Will it go? The Hawks again can't hit.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Capella. Pass to Daniel. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Now, here is Young. He's got 20. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 23.
And one thing about Trae Young, this guy has 0 fear. Always looking to pull from deep. And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
That one, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Here's Lee, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Rizachet, and Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizachet can really do damage from the perimeter.
The Hornets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Wasted no time on that one. And that's 31 points for the Prophet.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Here's Rizachet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Rizachet with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
There's the 3. It's hauled in by Hodges. And for the Hornets, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young. Nice defense from Wallace.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
No good from Lee. Hawks shooting a putrid 25% from the field. Poor shot selection all around. Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Hodges. No good with the triple. Here's Rizachet. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Rizachet's got 5 points so far.
Oh, that's a great sign for Shea, proving he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Young for three. The Prophet grabs the board. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Hodges shoots the three. Sinks the triple. 10 points for him.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Johnson outside. Shea wide open. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Shea's got his third bucket of the night. And Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Wallace against Young. It's hauled in by Hodges. Hodges has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Lee gets the bucket.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Ball's knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And he dunks it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Johnson sets the screen for Shea. Off target from outside.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
From outside the arc, rebound by the Hawks. Daniels has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
That free throw good from Young. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote, and that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel, and, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public, and a lot of times voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
And the three-point shot has just been money so far tonight.
Hunter against Lee. Hunter kicks to Johnson. Pass to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Hunter. The shake. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Young. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, Young does a great job of this. Using the dribble to put you on your heels, and then he pulls up and shoots the ball.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for Charlotte.
And the 3-ball has been in the game plan, and it's been working for him. Having that distance shot in the arsenal, very effective way to spread out the defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Bogdanovic in for Trae Young. And stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovic passes to Daniels. It's deflected. Here's Smooth. He's got 20. And here's Davis for 3. Good on the triple. Davis has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. Atlanta's shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Outside, Bogdanovic. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, always ready to get off a 3 of his own. That last bucket was just added motivation for Bogdanovic.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. The Hornets pull it in. Keefe's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Lee outside. Hunter grabs the miss. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 26% out there. They need to get a better look. On the wing, Daniels. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. And there's the foul. It'll go on Lee. That's his first foul. The Hawks making a switch here. Buffkin's checked in. Johnson for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Keefe's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Davis for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Buffkin. The Hawks again can't hit.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball.
And so it's Charlotte, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovic and Hunter. Nance out there with Okongwu. And it's Young in at the point. Nance dishes to Bogdanovic. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bogdanovic has gone 3 of 10 shooting so far, only 30%. And Davis puts it in.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. And it's Bogdanovic again missing. Pass to Keith. And here's Davis for 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
3 points.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Young against Davis to halt the run. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Young's got 31 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
And Davis puts it in.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
Finished off the break.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Back to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Davis against Young. Looking to end the run. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Keith missing. The Hawks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Hunter kicks to Young. Lets the three fly. Money with the rebound. Money's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's 9 points for Davis.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Hunter. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Hornets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Davis. Daniels passes to Okongwu. And it's Harper with the rebound. Well, the Hornets shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. The 3. That's good from Davis on the assist by Davis. And that's 12 points for Davis.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Hunter sets a screen for Young. Nance passes to Daniels. They could use a bucket. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Daniels has got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Connects from 3-point range. Davis has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
And Hunter, here we go. Misses off the left iron. Hunter's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. Johnson comes in for Larry Nance. Young outside. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results. Well, this is what you're trying to do, put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Looking to end his cold spell. Chalk up 2 there. Young's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Got that one up quick.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
And here's Davis for 3. That shot off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. No good on the 3. And here's Davis for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight. Davis has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Fires at the elbow. Again, the Hornets score.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Young outside, trying to find Capella, gets it to him.
Yeah, an action Capella knows well. Using his body to disrupt the defense and carve out some space to score.
And Harper slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And last season, Jalen Johnson saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
Yeah, his improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
Here's Davis driving inside.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Back to Young. And the NBA coach has made sure franchises can't sell their future via draft picks in a trade. What do you think of that?
I think it was probably a good idea because, you know, all of us, coaches, maybe even more than GMs, but organizations get to a point that you want to win so badly in the present that you're willing to just sacrifice the future, and that can lead to some very bad teams down the road, and the NBA doesn't want that.
Yeah, and we've seen that. You're right, a lot of examples.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Fires it up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Here's Money. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Atlanta's shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves. Young, a screen on Keith. Johnson, the pass to Capella. Here's the closer. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
It's stolen by Davis. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
Davis is checked in for the closer. And Young kicks to Daniels. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a nice find by Trae Young.
The Hornets shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Good on the bucket. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a
Good. Another from three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Daniels. Keefe grabs the miss. Keefe's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 10 points in just the second half. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Wing shot on the way. Johnson with the rebound. 51 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Knocked away. And here's Davis for three. The rebound by Johnson. Here's Atlanta. Young outside. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop. Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Here's Davis. Doesn't get it to drop.
At the line for Atlanta.
That free throw good from Young. No good on the second free throw. Pass to Davis from past the arc. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just